Right, for the next section, we have natural log on both sides. Our bases are both e, so we can just set the part that's in parentheses equal to each other. When I solve, I'm going to get my x's together and move my constant to the other side, and I get x is positive 4. I want to double check and make sure I don't get a negative when I plug the 4 in, and I don't, so this one's good. Okay, the next one is number 21. I don't have a log on both sides, so that means I'm going to have to rewrite as an exponential. This is going to be base 2 to the 5th power equals 4x plus 8, which is 32 equals 4x plus 8. And now I solve. So I subtract the 8 on both sides, I get 24 is 4x, x is 6. If I double check and plug it in, I don't get a negative, so I'm okay. 25, the log's not on both sides, so I'm going to raise 2 to the 2nd power, and that's going to equal x squared minus x minus 6. Since I have a quadratic, I have to get everything on one side, so I'm going to move that 4 over. And I've got x squared minus x minus 10 is equal to 0. For this one, since I don't have any factors of negative 10 that add up to negative 1, I'm going to want to use my calculator for that one. So, I mean, I could do quadratic formula, but it's going to be way easier to just put in the calculator. Let me delete what I have in there, and then I'm going to type in x squared minus x minus 10. Oops, I messed up my symbol. Minus x minus 10. I'm going to zoom 6, go to my original window. When I'm looking for my solutions, remember solutions mean the same thing as x-intercepts, so I'm going to calculate my x-intercepts, which are, my zeros. So I want to figure out what these are, so I'm going to move it closer to one side, and I didn't go far enough over. Let me go back. Calculate my zeros. So left bound, right bound, guess. This one's 3.7 if I round. And then there's another solution on this one over here on this side. If I go ahead and calculate that 0, I get negative 2.7. And then I'd have to check to see if one of them doesn't work or not. So let me see on this one. This is number 25. This one, both of them are going to work. If I were to plug them into this original equation, I could go negative 2.7 to the 2nd minus negative 2.7 minus 6, and I get a positive number. And then if I want to just type the same thing in again and change this to 3.7, I can just type over it. It saves me a little bit of time. And I get a positive number, so I'm good. So both of those work. So this one I have 2 solutions. Okay, that's it for that section.